Hi everyone, Arr! Are you ready for another episode of Cast It? Hi everyone, welcome back to Cast It. I'm your host, Kyle T. Manfred, Season 1, Episode 10. This episode features O.J. Simpson, Norm Macdonald, and Steve Harvey. I cast some stuff today about some current news. O.J. Simpson's dead. I guess they finally squeezed the juice. How have you all been? My favorite fan. Everyone I know knows O.J. Simpson's guiltiest sin. You can cast it all. This entire show, watch on your TV, or watch it on your phone. We cast these videos so they're not copyright. Everybody knows O.J. killed his wife. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 10. This is season 1, episode 10 of Cast It. Cast It, Cast It. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. But first, a moment between the dude and I. The dude agrees, right?
Mr. Treehorn treats objects like women, man.
Anything else to say? Dude.
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Thanks for watching. Cast it. Today's episode might be a little graphic for some viewers. We're actually going to talk about O.J. Simpson and the murder trials and the life and death of O.J. We're going to cover some of that. We're going to cast it right here. So, I mean, this is the show you can take on the go, in your pocket, bust it out, and watch it anytime. And if you're at home, you can always cast it. You watch the Cast It. Season 1, Episode 10. O.J. Let's squeeze the juice and find out some more 411 on what people think about O.J. Simpson. Celebrity? Actor? Killer? Seems to live quite a life of crime and fame. So, today we're taking a look at the notorious O.J.
Life was so dramatic it seemed scripted by Hollywood itself. Football champ, actor, NFL analyst, and celebrity defendant in the trial of the century.
O.J. Simpson surrendered to authorities and was charged with 2 counts of murder.
We'll be on the air at every important point of the trial.
It was such a tragic story. Nicole was so dear to my heart, and when these things come back up, it's like it was a minute ago.
In the matter of the people of the state of California versus Orenthal James Simpson, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty of the crime of murder.
That not guilty verdict was watched by an estimated 150 million viewers in the dawning era of court TV, making broadcast trials the new norm.
I'm sure everyone will remember where they were the day O.J. Simpson became once again a free man.
As for O.J.'s final years,
my health is good. I mean, obviously I'm dealing with some issues.
He spent them in Las Vegas, golfing and living off his NFL pension, which was an estimated $25,000 a month. He had reportedly been diagnosed with prostate cancer, but vehemently denied this rumor.
Hospice? Hospice? You talking about hospice? No, I'm not in any hospital. I don't know who put that out there. The least little thing is blown out of proportion in the media.
What was it like being in handcuffs again?
Before the courtroom drama, E.T. spent a lot of time with O.J. behind the scenes in Hollywood.
Maybe you just had a preseason jitters. Nothing we'll talk about. I think we're ahead of the game.
First on the set of the HBO sports comedy First and 10 in 1989.
A lot of people like to get an insight on what's really happening with some of these teams, and we tend to show a little bit of what we feel is an everyday, working day in the lives of football players and what happens around a football franchise.
When I'm away at training camp, if that Nuke man hangs around here early in the morning, I want you to throw him the hell out of here.
OJ's first primetime appearance was in 1968 on the detective show Dragnet.
I got a question. Are the exams tough?
5 years later, he appeared on the sitcom Here's Lucy.
Fine. Well, have a good time.
OJ was also in movies, including The Towering Inferno.
Hey, Bill, tune in the main utility room.
And 3 films in the Naked Gun franchise.
Relax, Frank. We got plenty of time. Just watch the news tonight. You know, there's so many things to worry about in the world. You can come and watch this film, and it's almost, in a sense, mindless humor.
At the height of his fame, OJ was also an incredibly popular spokesperson. In 1992, he was reportedly making $55,000 a month in endorsements. Most of that was from Hertz Rental Cars ads.
I've been a team player my whole life, and I've played or performed for Hertz longer than I have any football team I've ever been involved in. I've been 14 years now.
OJ was everywhere. In the mid-'80s, he was a commentator on Monday Night Football.
Ratings are up. People seem to be enjoying the games, and that's the only thing we can judge it by, so we're happy.
It's funny because I'm just so excited.
The former football great seemed to have it all. He married Nicole Brown in the backyard of his Rockingham estate in 1985. They met when she was working as a waitress at an LA nightclub. She was 18 and he was 30.
I think Nicole, my wife, has brought some stability into my life. I never thought I'd remarry, but here was a lady that came in and offered me all the things that I needed.
I just want to say it was the happiest day of my life. It really was. And everybody said it would be, and it was.
I want to say that I know it's been great. I can't imagine it being better, but if today is an indication, I know it's going to be better.
How can it be better?
I don't know.
Among the guests, Nicole's best friend, Kris Jenner, and her then-husband, Robert Kardashian, who would, of course, go on to defend OJ for Nicole's murder 10 years later.
We're very proud of OJ. He's finally done it.
We're very happy, and we hope you guys are happy and healthy and have a nice, long, happy life together.
Decades later, OJ denied rumors he was Khloe Kardashian's biological father. In 1992, OJ and Nicole divorced after 7 years together. The following year, she made this terrifying call to 911.
What kind of car is he in? He's in a white Bronco, but first of all, he broke the back door down to get in. Can you just stay on the line? I don't want to stay on the line. You're going to beat the out of him.
In 1994, OJ was accused of murdering Nicole and her friend Ron Goldman. He was briefly on the run, while 95 million Americans watched this low-speed Bronco chase on live TV. LAPD detective Tom Lang was trying to talk OJ into surrendering.
Hey, it's gonna be better tomorrow. Get rid of the gun. Too many people love you, man. Don't give it all up. Don't hurt everybody. I'm just gonna leave. No,
E.T. was with the trial's major players.
Justice was denied.
The verdict was correct. It's unprecedented. I mean, when we get out of our cars in the morning and just try to get into the building, it's amazing.
I gotta be with Nicole. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to do. It wouldn't really be the murder trial of the century without the comedic elements and all the people making fun of him. But Norm Macdonald really just went to town on O.J. Simpson when he was doing the Saturday Night Live SNL, the weekly news report, weekend update.
In case we're asked to fill out a 75-page jury questionnaire this week. In the entire state of California, only one person got a perfect score. Chow Ming Wu, who after the trial plans to attend Caltech. By the way, you can now purchase a bronze statue of the Juice for only $3,395. And for an even $5,000, you can buy one that Al Cowlings has kissed the ass of. O.J. Simpson's new fitness video was released this week, and hitting the shelves next week, Simpson's newest video, Dorf on Stocking. The crowd is torn. According to retailers, the most popular Halloween mask this year is O.J. Simpson. And the most popular Halloween greeting is, I'll kill you and that guy who's bringing over your glasses, or trait. And the Pope came out with a book this week, which contains a series of essays examining faith and morality in today's secular world and the changing role of the Catholic Church as it approaches the 21st century. The book is entitled, God Himself Told Me That O.J. is Guilty. In other book news, Prince Charles released an autobiography in which he states that he never loved Princess Di and that his father pressured him to marry her. The book is entitled, Of Course O.J. Did It. I mean, come on. In his book, O.J. Simpson says that he would have taken a bullet or stood in front of a train for Nicole. Man, I'm going to tell you, that is some bad luck when the one guy who would have died for you kills you. That's probably... You don't get worse luck than that. And O.J. announced this week that he's coming out with a new book called I Want to Tell You. And if it's successful, O.J. will work on yet another book entitled From Football to Prison, My 25 Years of Showering with Other Men. And finally, in honor of the 50th anniversary of their first publication, Random House will be releasing special commemorative issues of many Dr. Seuss classics. The first to hit the bookshelves will be Green Eggs and Ham and O.J. is Guilty. Judge Ito was interviewed this week by a local TV station in Los Angeles. Asked by the interviewer if it was appropriate for a supposedly impartial judge to be on TV with his case still pending, Ito said, "Maybe not, but how appropriate is it to kill your ex-wife?"
Oh, no.
It was revealed today that O.J. Simpson told police that Nicole Brown Simpson used to beat him up. He also claimed that she and Ron Goldman killed him. O.J. Simpson's lawyers have decided to skip hearings on DNA evidence and go right to trial. Asked why they did this, the lawyers replied, "We want to get O.J. acquitted as speedily as possible so he can get back to doing what he does best, killing people." Well, let's get to O.J. O.J. Simpson's lawyers say they don't want the families of Nicole Brown and Ronald Goldman in the courtroom during the trial. They're afraid the presence of the family members will just remind O.J. of how much more killing he still has to do. Well, O.J. Simpson's lawyers stopped feuding this week, finally. The Dream Team, F. Lee Bailey and Robert Shapiro, were able to put aside their differences and express their admiration for each other after O.J. threatened to cut their heads off. According to the National Transportation Safety Board, sleepy truckers are responsible for 1,000 deaths a year. In second place, O.J. Simpson at 2 deaths a year. It was revealed this week that defense lawyer Johnny Cochran once abused his first wife. In his defense, Cochran said, "Hey, at least I didn't kill her like some people I know." Tomorrow, Judge Lance Ito will take O.J. and the jury on a tour of the now famous crime scene. For the jury, it will be their first look at the actual location. Of course, for O.J., it will be just a case of been there, done that. Judge Lance Ito was happy with the jurors' field trip to the crime scene last week. It went off without a hitch, said Ito. Not one murder. O.J.'s pal Al Cowlings now has a 1-900 number. For $2.99 a minute, Cowlings will tell callers that O.J. is innocent. And for $3.99 a minute, he'll try to do it without laughing. And this week, Simpson defense lawyers questioned witnesses about a half-melted container of ice cream found at the murder site. The Simpson defense has seized upon the ice cream for 2 reasons. 1, it may help fix the time of the murders, and 2, it was the only thing in the murder scene without any of O.J.'s blood on it. To illustrate the point that their client is running out of money to defend himself, O.J. Simpson's lawyer said this week that if he had to do it over again, after killing his victims, O.J. would now rob them as well. That one you find troubling? Was O.J. Simpson high on speed the night of the murders? Absolutely not, said defense attorney Johnny Cochran today. And a simple test of any of O.J.'s blood found at the crime scene will prove it. And O.J. pal Al Cowling said this week that in looking for the truth in the O.J. Simpson case, he sometimes talks to a picture of Nicole Brown Simpson, something that in the past would have gotten him killed by O.J. F. Lee Bailey said this week that if the defense only knew what Ron Goldman's last words were, they might be able to find the real killer. You know, if you ask me, Goldman's last words were probably, hey, you're O.J. Simpson. Oh no, O.J. has struck again. How about that? Not a good thing. And in court this week, Cato Kalin testified that O.J. Simpson did not appear angry before or after the period of his wife's murder. But Kalin admitted he could have been a touch edgy while he was actually murdering her. Might have been a Hertz rental car company announced this week that it will buy 520,000 vehicles, increasing its worldwide fleet 24%. In addition, they will try to find a new spokesman who won't kill his ex-wife. This week at the O.J. Simpson trial, the infamous bloody glove was finally introduced into evidence, and O.J. didn't help his case any by blurting out, "There it is, I've been looking all over for that thing." And a new shocker in the O.J. Simpson trial. This afternoon, Judge Lance Ito dismissed yet another juror, a 45-year-old African-American male, for failing to tell the court that he had once worked for Hertz Rent-A-Car and that he had once held Nicole Brown Simpson's glasses while O.J. killed her. Dismissed Simpson juror Jeanette Harris revealed in interviews this week that the jury is torn by dissension and is already divided into two camps, those who think he is guilty and those who are really, really stupid. A bad week for the prosecution of the O.J. Simpson trial. Under intense cross-examination by defense lawyer Barry Scheck, LAPD crime expert Dennis Fung admitted that he may have contaminated the crime scene when he accidentally dropped a big bucket full of O.J.'s DNA. Our top story tonight this week in the O.J. Simpson trial. After grisly photos of the murdered Nicole Brown Simpson were shown in court, O.J. turned his head away and wept. It was at that moment that he realized he would never be able to kill her again.
Oh, jeez. Oh. No.
Well, in a questionable move by the defense team this week, O.J. Simpson demonstrated how to stab two people at the same time. Remember 12 Angry Men, the classic courtroom drama? Well, the first film about the O.J. Simpson case is in the works. It's entitled 9 Angry Black People, 2 Scared Asians, and a White Guy Who Hasn't Spoken Since Rosa Lopez. Testimony during the final week provided some spellbinding moments. In a brilliant move during closing arguments, Simpson attorney Johnny Cochran put on the knit cap prosecutors say O.J. wore the night he committed the murders. Although O.J. may have heard his case when he suddenly blurted out, "Hey, easy with that. That's my lucky stabbing hat."
Well, as we saw in the opening documentary piece about O.J. Simpson's life and death, you could see that Cuba Gooding Jr. clearly played O.J. Simpson in the TV miniseries that was called The People vs. O.J. Simpson. And I don't think he's a big fan of Steve Harvey's point of view. It seemed like they cut this interview just a little bit short.
Cochran, who was a friend of mine, he had put the system on trial. Right. Not O.J. Right. He put the system. Yeah. O.J. killed everybody in that driveway. Let's just, to hell with all this. O.J. killed both them people. Yeah, that's cool. He killed everybody over there.
I mean, I hate to laugh, but it's only because there's the conviction of the statement. It's like, you don't want nobody to say anything to you.
They ain't got a damn footprint, fingerprint, they ain't got nothing. All of it's in your ride. It's in your truck. Come on, though. Okay, but now here's the deal.
I could give you information that would refute all of that, but why? I mean, I get it. If OJ came out of jail today and he said, I did it, I killed those people, it's people like you would say, prison broke that man, I knew it, he killed him, and people who believe he's innocent would say, prison broke that man, see, they brainwashed him to believe that he did it. So that's why we're not here to convince anybody and change your beliefs.
Yeah, not you with the movie. I am. Yeah. No, I'm cool with you, Cuba. No, I'm really cool with you.
Fair enough.
That's cool. See, they gave me a talk show. I talk. I say what it is.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for watching Cast It. Make sure and like, share, hit that notifications bell, subscribe today. Oh, and also put in the comment section, whether or not you think OJ did it, or if you think he was innocent. Just take a little poll here. Why not? So in the comment section, just say OJ did it or OJ did not do it. See what you put. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us, and make sure you hit that notifications bell for more updates when we're coming on. Cast it!
Cast it, never knew how much I blasted. Cast it on my TV. Now you watching Cast It with me. Cast it.
Welcome to the only show you can take on the road. Well, maybe not the only one, but the best one that we choose for you. Because however we see fit, that's the best way when you're watching Cast It. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Just want to let you know, I'm Batman.